When you say kidnapped, what do you like? That's kind of like you just dropped the bomb on us here.
I was kidnapped.
Okay. You're hanging out with the crew of DMO 305, and today we have the pleasure of interviewing the chairman of the Community Council in District 11 here in Miami-Dade County, Cristhian Mancera Mejia.
Hey, brother.
How you doing, sir?
Good, and you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Glad we can finally get together.
I know.
We met you a few months ago,
I know.
right? With Maureen.
Correct.
Maureen's a great friend. She's doing wonderful things in our community. You're also an attorney.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how did that come into play, and how did that impact and affect what you were doing at that time in 2013? Did you go to law school here, or where?
I did it in Colombia, and I did it here also. But the whole process has been interesting because I represent like Colombian expats, so I'm always in touch with a group of migrant community, basically from Colombia, but also from Venezuela and other countries. But I've been able to learn more about Colombia than I otherwise would have learned if I had been there physically, because I've learned from so many individuals from different like states in Colombia that I've worked for and handled their things. So I studied law in Colombia, then I came here, and in 2015 I went to law school in St. Louis, Missouri, and at Washington University, and then I validated my law degree there. And basically what I've been doing since then, I graduated in 2017, so since 2017 I've been dedicated to helping Colombian expats, either most of them that don't have the resources or the ability to go because of their visa situation. Then I travel for them to Colombia, I represent them. So I'm basically focused on those aspects.
So I have to ask you, I think we're in a space now where more and more commissioners and public officials are creating content. What is the Community Council, if you could break it down in layman's terms?
So the Community Council is a board. It's an elected official position for 4 years. And the Community Councils take care of decisions that have to do with planning, zoning within the communities they represent. For example, if a construction is going to be, undertaking within the community, and you need to change the zoning to allow that construction to occur, or you want to make a mixed zoning for that bill to go through, depending on the area and the scope of the project, then the community councils are the ones that decide. We also get to make suggestions on budget related to the area that we represent, suggestions to the Board of Commissioners in terms of things that need to be done within the community. Along the lines, also we get to call certain agencies and suggest things that should be done, especially at the unincorporated level within Miami-Dade County.
I definitely want to touch on that because I want to talk, I guess that could go into a lot of cool things, but I have to ask you, what led you to come to the States in the first place in 2008?
Well, in the first place, I've always been an entrepreneur, so I've always been in the educational and legal fields. I had a company that educated either teachers or companies in the areas of English or business development. And I was kidnapped, unfortunately, in Colombia back in 2007. So I had to, back then, I came here in 2007, right after I was released. And then I was a little bit worried of coming back to Colombia. I had to go back because my company was there.
When you say kidnapped, what do you that's kind of like you just dropped the bomb on us here.
I was kidnapped.
Okay.
It was horrible. I mean, it sounds like, I guess it's like a terrible experience because we went out, to see a friend on this. I think this was on December 17, 2007. I remember the date. And we had a tragic, outcome that night. And fortunately, we were here to tell the story. So, we were able to make it. But that tragic event led to me, I came here for a month, and then I had to go back because I still had to face my stakeholders, my company at the time. And then during those 8 months of 2008, I was extremely paranoid. I was thinking that at any moment I was going to be snatched again, it was a horrible experience. And then towards August of 2008, I made the decision to move here, and I started from zero. kind of like the American tale of like coming here, starting from scratch. Negative things sometimes bring more positive things that you can imagine. So for me, even though it was a negative or traumatic event, I would say that led me to come here and open doors that probably I would not have opened if that had not happened.
So business was good, right? 2013, you really kind of kicked things off. 2017, 2018, you got the law degree, doing your thing. Why the hell go into politics when we know it's crazy?
Well, I've always liked public service. I've always loved being in contact with people, but because service for me is a vocation. So I love being there. So I think since I was a child, actually, I've always been the guy in the student council. I was always the guy helping in schools with activities. So I've always been involved. It's something that I really feel passionate about. I ran for the Colombian Congress in 2018. Then in 2022 and in 2020, I ran for commissioner. The interesting story about all that is that in those three instances, both in Colombia and here, we were always doing campaigns that were all based in grassroots. We didn't have anyone funneling money or giving us money. So we were financing the campaigns ourselves, or myself and my family and my friends. So in a way, it was a really nice experience because we were able to really do politics as it should be, which is reaching out for the best interest of the community.
What can we expect for the future of Cristhian? What's going on? What do you want to do? Do you want to go for the commissioner position again? What can we look forward to?
What we're doing is focusing entirely in the community, mainly in supporting small businesses, promoting entrepreneurs. We do a lot of community fairs that promote small businesses within the area. And in Miami-Dade County, we have partnered up with other elected officials to bring businesses from especially Colombia into Miami-Dade to invest. We're going to be doing some events in that regard in the near future. So you're invited also to go.
Thank you.
But the idea is to kind of focus on those aspects, also focusing on women entrepreneurship. We have been supportive of all that, and mostly cultural and musical events. And we'll see what the future brings.
Can't wait, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.